number 2.
Yeah.
Oh, when I wipe?
No, don't get that more.
No.
You don't need to get more aggressive. Just go.
No.
Bye, Evan.
No.
Don't worry. We don't want to need to get
We'll ask you next
Straight
week.
precedes wipes.
Yeah, we're just a couple of guys messing around. That's what we are.
Bye, Evan. We love you.
The great Evan
Bye.
Cohen, you hear on Sports Like weekdays, 3 to 7 a.m. before this disaster. Each weekday, Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
When I wipe.
Don't waste
that
your
man of
tax
the day.
refund on wipes.
No.
Well, actually, get the wipes.
Or chicharrones.
Or chicharrones. You ever eat chicharrones before?
Can
right
you roll
before?
your R's?
No. I can use my tongue for other things, but not for that.
That's
really?
so disappointing.
Really?
I can't really roll them. I got.
What happened to the Mexican part of it?
No, he's not. There is no Mexican
You met
part.
my father. He can't roll his R's either.
There is no
really?
Mexican part. There's
Really?
Italian part. That's it.
Yeah.
Mucho,
And
no?
Mucho doesn't roll them that well. He
No.
rolls them better than me,
Yeah, I would imagine.
but doesn't roll them that great.
All right.
The Italian part doesn't work like you used to either.
Why didn't Mucho ever change his name from Mucho Morales to Mucho Gusto? That's a great name for a guy on the radio. Mucho
He
Gusto.
actually didn't give himself that name. A program director, like in the 70s,
Gave him the Mucho?
Hey, babe, we're going to call you Mucho.
Yeah, and it stuck. It's like in Tucson, Arizona, when he was first starting out. Anyway,
Were we
Let's
talking
start-
about Vision Works?
yeah, let's-
Okay, I didn't know if we were talking about Vision Works or not.
VisionWorks, simple shopping, Unlike other brands, VisionWorks makes things simple by organizing their frames by shape and by price. They also have simple scheduling. You can call them or you can book an appointment on their website at visionworks.com. They can fit your schedule and anytime you want, whether it's in the morning or at night. You could even bring kids with you, too.
Yep, weekends also, because I know everybody's busy. I'm busy. You're busy. We don't. It's like, when am I going to get in there? Well, they're flexible on appointments. And as I've been telling you guys for a long time, these eye exams are so critical because it's not just about your vision. They're going to put up the thing and, hey, tell me what the letters across are going to say. That's fine. But an annual eye exam can catch early signs of things you don't want, like glaucoma, diabetes, hypertension. So getting into VisionWorks and seeing an eye doctor is more than just about checking your vision. Oh, my goodness.
touch the snout.
You know what the worst part about you doing that to me is that we're off YouTube right now.
Oh, we
Otherwise,
are?
that would have been fantastic.
What happened to YouTube?
I don't know. Something got Are we back, Carlo? We're back, baby.
We better be back for the Carlo segment. That happens on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
How about when Fluffy comes on at 9 a.m. this
Well, is he
morning?
going to be on YouTube?
I
or
don't
is that-
know.
No.
Oh.
He's on the phone, but we could still, throw up some pictures.
Plus, VisionWorks has the 100-day guarantee. Go check them out. They got the BOGO. 2 pairs, 1 easy decision. Buy one, get one free at VisionWorks. Mucho, speaking of Mucho, and my mom, Angela, they're going to be there Saturday at the Fullerton one. They're going to be getting down in that apartment.
Are they really? You told your parents to do that, didn't you? You told them to do
Get
it.
down in there. VisionWorks, we love you, VisionWorks. The Sedano and Cap Morning Show. We'll try to make sense of it all in about 3 minutes from right now on ESPN LA.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
Providence. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
This is the Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
Hey, Laker fans, it's time to team up with National University for an affordable, achievable bachelor's or master's degree. Choose 4 8-week courses and call timeout anytime. You need free tutoring, career counseling, and more. Plus, NU has a generous transfer credit policy and offers year-round enrollment. Best of all, our Year of You scholarship awards up to $6,000 annually toward an industry-current bachelor's or master's degree. Apply by March 31st at nu.edu. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, everybody, it's Cappy here to talk to you about Prize Picks. And, of course, I want to remind you, first and foremost, download the Prize Picks app today. Use my code Cappy. Get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 in lineups. That's code Cappy to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. So, listen, here's the thing. Right now, basketball season, you got to shoot your shot, man. Prize Picks, you get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Come on, that's $50. They make every dunk, every dime, every board that much more exciting. I'm literally following the game while I'm on the Prize Picks app, and it's so easy to play. You just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get them right, you're cashing in. Now, I like a little flex play because you don't have to get everything right to still win. But on the other hand, the power play, you got a much bigger shot. Prize Picks is a great way to put your takes to the test. So download the Prize Picks app, use my code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CAPPY to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
The roof scraper.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old.
She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Smalls here. Life is full of choices, some big, some small. And when you choose an H&R Block Tax Pro, you're choosing the largest network of tax expertise to be in your corner. For when your big ambitions need help with the small details. For when your six figures come from 6 different places. For when your gaming stream becomes your revenue stream. For when your business's year one needs 70 years of tax know-how. At H&R Block, they've seen it all. And they're here to help you make the most out of your money for life outside the box.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show, presented by Call Jacob and Jacob Emrani.
The new phone number, 800-345-6789.
My guy, your guy, Cappy's guy, the great Jacob Emrani.
800-345-6789.
With a new phone number, 800-345-6789.
8:39, good morning. The Sedano and Cap Morning Show on St. Patrick's Day, a live imagery Tuesday presented by Providence. Cappy, on this day in 1967, the Jimi Hendrix Experience released Purple Haze. See, that's what's going to happen. You're going to keep doing those caffeine pouches, then that's not going to be enough of a kick, and then you're going to have to get on the Purple Haze. Then you're going to be all wackadoo on the street. Now I'm going to have to give you $5 to buy food. It's out of phase in this thing.
I got to tell you guys right now, I definitely need a cup of coffee. You know, like when you drink
still
coffee.
haven't had coffee?
Want some of my Don Francisco?
No, gracias, pero no. You know when you drink coffee every day and then you don't drink coffee, what happens to you when you don't
You get a
drink
headache?
coffee?
You get a headache,
I have a
yeah.
headache right now. Like I have I haven't had coffee yet headache.
So do you want some Tylenol or some coffee?
No. I'm going to go get coffee. I'm going to go get coffee in the next break.
Yeah?
But then Fluffy's coming up.
Right, Fluffy will join us at 9 o'clock to kick off the YouTube hour.
Mm-hmm.
The Rich Eisen Show begins at 9 a.m. terrestrially on 7:10 a.m. or on the all-new ESPN LA app. Meanwhile, let me tell you this real quick. We're a little behind here, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Cosm Ticket Tuesday. Listen for the cue to call for your chance to win tickets to watch the round of 64 late games on March 20th at 3:30 p.m. at Cosm. Experience March Madness on massive wall-to-wall LED displays and feel like you're right in the middle of the action. Actually, let's do that. Let's do that giveaway right now. Caller number 7 at 213-799-0139. Caller number 7, 213-799-0139. You're going to win tickets to watch the round of 64 late games at Cosm on March 20th at 3:30 p.m. because you know the tournament is happening. So caller number 7 right now at 213-799-0139. You win on a Cosm Ticket Tuesday right here on ESPN LA.
Oh, that sounds good on Friday, huh?
Yeah.
Sounds really good.
I'm excited for Fluffy in the 9 o'clock hour.
I have never met Fluffy Iglesias. Have you ever met him?
One time with Beto, I believe.
Okay, I've never met him in person. And, I've never been to a comedy show at a stadium that can hold 70,000 people.
Yeah.
In fact,
he sold out Dodger Stadium a couple years ago.
Which is incredible. And the thing is that like a comedian who sells out an arena
is insane.
It's like if you go see Dave Chappelle or you go see, name your favorite comic in an arena.
Right.
You go, damn, there's 13,000 or 18,000 people
maybe.
here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Chris Rock was doing these shows where, he was going to talk about Will Smith, but you couldn't record. Like they make you put your phone in a bag or whatever. You got to retrieve your phone. I saw Kevin Hart a couple of years ago probably in front of a crowd of maybe 12 or 15 or so. And I'm blown away that a guy on stage, it's one thing if you're in a comedy club, 250 people.
Right.
It's another thing if you are in an arena, it's 18,000 people.
Yeah.
Fluffy's doing stand-up comedy at SoFi Stadium in front of 70,000. You mentioned Dodger Stadium. To me, that's a mind blow.
Yeah, it's awesome. So excited to have him on, certainly. Should be on right around 9 o'clock or so.
And he's got a new tequila brand.
Oh, really?
Yes, he's got a brand new tequila brand.
We could talk to him about that.
Yeah.
So real quick, let's talk about this trade the Broncos made because it affects two teams that we talk about regularly around here, and the Raiders and the Chargers. So the Broncos have traded a first-round pick for Jalen Waddle, and now they have Cortland Sutton, right? And Jalen Waddle. Waddle, we've already seen be an unbelievable number 2 when Tyreek Hill was healthy. So obviously Sutton, a different receiver, bigger, physical, whatever. But Waddle is the speedster, right? He's the guy you can catch the ball. He has actually he has similar skill sets to Tyreek Hill, except built differently, a little longer, lankier, etc. Man, it really gives Bo Nix an outlet where he can just dump the ball off to a guy, and that guy can go 70 yards for a touchdown.
Well, I'm so glad you actually said it that way, because here's the thing. I don't think that anybody, including Sean Payton, I don't think anybody looks right now at Bo Nix and goes, wow, now there's a really prolific passer. There's your next Peyton Manning, or if you're in Sean Payton's case, there's your next Drew Brees. I don't think anybody looks at him like that. Now, on the other hand, we use this phrase game manager, and people think of Trent Dilfer, and they go, well, he had a great defense and he had a good running game, and all he had to do was not screw it up. Bo Nix is a guy who on 1 week might pass for 150 yards in a win, and the next week might pass for 350 yards in a win. He's gone back and forth between what he's capable of putting up statistically.
Yeah.
But the way you just said it to me is right on, that if you are Sean Payton and you don't think you have this prolific passing quarterback, but he's a good athlete, he's a smart guy, he does manage a game well, he's only going into his 3rd year, you now give him a second weapon like this, he doesn't have to not, well, first of all, he may throw the ball deep because Waddle can fly, but he may also just dump the ball off and let Waddle go do his thing in space. And to me, if you're the Broncos and you were as close to the Super Bowl as you were last year, adding these little pieces, it's very much like the Rams, George. What did the Rams need to fix? They needed to fix the secondary. What did the Broncos need to add to their team?
They needed more offense.
Right. They need more playmakers on offense.
Yeah.
This is a big deal for Denver to pick up Jalen Waddle.
Yeah. I think it could shift the balance of power, at least for right now, until, because the Mahomes thing, like, we don't know when the hell he's coming back. So the Chiefs, I'm kind of writing them off a little bit for the moment. And, I guess they're hoping they can tread water and maybe catch lightning in a bottle if Mahomes comes back.
And maybe revive Justin Fields' career,
little bit.
perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, Andy Reid is still a good offensive coach.
And Eric Bieniemy returned as offensive coordinator, so they've got the band back together.
Yeah. And, now the Chargers are still going to be formidable, right? I don't think there's, you could sit here and say, I know you will downplay that, but they will be formidable at the very least.
I will downplay it in this way, that when you have 2 offensive tackles hurt the way they both were last year,
right,
the likelihood of them both coming back and both being healthy all season long is, to me, highly unlikely.
Well, we'll see.
And we will find out.
Modern medicine has changed a lot of things.
Right, but these are also very...
we just saw Jason Tatum come back from an Achilles tear in 10 months.
10 months, but it's also, these are giant dudes that are super heavy, and their lower extremities are carrying so much extra weight.
Yeah.
And so much weight is being put on them. So I don't know if either of those 2 tackles are ever going to come back and be the same players that they were, in Joe Alt's case, the projected player that he was supposed to be.
Yeah.
So, yes, I would think the Chargers are going to be there, but this move right here significantly improves the Denver Broncos.
It puts them in a position to, I'd like to see where their odds change, and we probably will know that better in the next couple of hours, but their odds to come out of the AFC, I would imagine, will improve some, for sure.
8:46 on a Tuesday. A live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. Real quick, congratulations to Matthew Raber from Los Angeles and Alfred Perez from Whittier. Whittier, where the girls are prettier. They both win on a Cosm Ticket Tuesday. Keep listening all day long for your chance to win. Let me tell you about this. Providence is reminding you about Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. That's the month of March. February was about the heart. March is about the colon. Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. Get yourself checked out. Poop in a box. Get that hand up the wazoo. Don't be afraid. I understand. You're afraid to go to the doctor. You're afraid to get checked out. You're worried about what they might tell you. Well, here's the thing. Do you want to die? Do you not want to be here with your family and your friends and your loved ones? You got to start screening at the age of 45, because if they catch it early detection can cure you, and you could be healthy. If they catch it late, it is a final. You're going to die from colorectal cancer. So get yourself checked out. Go to providence.org/SCA colonoscopy. Providence.org/SCA colonoscopy. Get yourself checked out. Care about your health. Care about the ones around you, okay? Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California. We're a little behind, Jack. We'll take a 2.5-minute timeout, and we'll be right back as we get ready for Fluffy at 9 a.m. on the Sedano and Cap Morning Show on ESPN LA.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
I look good behind the wheel of a caddy. Some say it's a gift. I say it's my legacy. Buckle up for the top reasons to visit Morongo.
We're giving away a Cadillac Escalade IQL the 29th. Earn entries now playing your favorite games, and you could drive home in a new Cadillac.
Number 2.
We're your spring break headquarters. Book your spring break good times getaway today.
And the number 1 reason.
The Band Perry, live March 28th. Get tickets now.
Morongo, good times.
So I'm in Mike Capozio's office at Rotolo Chevrolet. Mike, help me with something. Every time I hear an ad, everybody is number one. How is there more than one number one?
Number one here, number one there. And fortunately for me, Chevrolet tells us who's number one.
So we're talking huge inventory, Chevy cars and trucks, SUVs, everything you could want. That's how you stay number one. And
you got to have the inventory to give to the people, but you need the people in the building to take care of the people that are coming into our building. No one does better with a customer than we do.
That's how you stay on top for more than a decade. Go online at rotolochevy.com.
Hey, it's Mace here for Cosm. And March Madness isn't meant to be watched. It's meant to be experienced. At Cosm, you're not just watching, you're in the game, wall to wall, LED, every dunk, every buzzer beater. You can lock into the tournament mode inside the dome. You will feel like you are courtside. Set it up with VIP all-inclusive food and drinks, and yeah, they'll deliver it straight to your seat. Or rally the crew in the hall with every game on all at once. March Madness lives at Cosm. Be there.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Clinton Yates here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast. Others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show is on.
We are such a bunch of weirdos that work at this radio station. Seriously.
Sedano and Cap have taken over Morning Drive. Back to the guys.
8:50, good morning. The Sedano and Cap Morning Show on St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Be careful out there tonight. Don't get all wackadoo like Cappy. It's also a live at Eating Tuesday presented by Providence. Remember this song, Cappy?
Oh, yeah.
Hosier, right? Hosier,
yeah.
Hosier?
Yeah.
Hosier?
Hosier?
Is that who sings this song?
Oh, I think it's Hosier.
Hosier?
He turns 36, but I remember this because it was like 2015, 2016 when LeBron was doing the Beats commercial of him working out. And this song was playing in the background.
Yeah.
I don't find this to be an inspiring workout song.
Well, Take Me to Church. It's like, yeah.
I know, but come on, let's pick it up. Let's go. Pick up the pace here.
Oh, come on.
What?
You'll just find anything to. Well, I don't like it because LeBron did it.
Oh, no, I had nothing to do with LeBron.
It was the song.
I had nothing to do with it. On the flip side, Lindsay.
Disagree.
I will only say great things about LeBron because I pray at the Church of LeBron.
Thank you.
I pray at the Church of LeBron.
Thank you.
I'm a LeBron lover.
Well, give her a little leadway.
Yeah.
It's the only thing Cleveland ever had.
It's true.
Okay.
So you got to understand, he was like a hero.
I thought it was bomb tacos.
Unless you go back to
The tacos are better. Just saying.
unless you go back to Jim Brown in the 50s.
Right.
I mean,
I wasn't alive back then. I know you guys were, but I wasn't.
got you. Wow. Meanwhile, it is time. You see why Mason got rid of her. Mason wasn't going to put up with that.
No way.
God
He
forbid
wasn't.
somebody
No
tell him
chance.
the truth about his
I'm just
show.
saying.
Wow. No
Happy
chance.
Plus coming. It would be Kaplan Plus.
Mace Plus opens today?
No, Mason Plus.
Mason.
Oh, Mason.
Oh, it's Mason Plus?
Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
Mason Plus.
All right. Well, I'm here to support.
Who came up with the name?
I'm a supporter.
Mason.
Mason Plus.
Mason Plus. I told him it should be Mace Plus.
We both
Mace,
did. And then he
Mace.
was like, no, I want to go Mason.
I was like, everyone calls you Mace.
Yeah, but this isn't this. He wants a new identity.
Oh.
An additional identity.
Yeah.
Because there was Steve, and then there was Steve Mason, and then there was Mace, and now there's Mason Plus.
Listen, he just wants a side thing. Bergie's got a side thing with the Blue Review.
He's like Madonna. He's trying to evolve.
You got the Cappy Cast. John's got Lakers. Travis has the Locked On. DeMarco's on the Rams sidelines. Sedano's everywhere. I'm going to start a podcast about scrapes.
Mario's got LAFC.
Hey, if you start a podcast about scrapes, I'd like to be a part of that because I feel like I'm an expert.
You will be.
Call it Scrapers.
No, yeah, it's going to be the Scrapers. The Scrapers Plus.
Oh, my
Be
God.
video, you two in separate stalls.
There's
right next to each other.
There's a great account on Instagram where the guy's like, hey, come with me as I take a big scrape. And the guy goes and he shows you different places. Like, hey, I went to the In-N-Out off the 405 in this part of town.
That's actually a good
And it's
one.
a great bit that he does. And then he reviews the bathroom. It was clean. It was dirty. You know, they had proper amount of toilet paper. It's a great bit.
You could have gone to the one outside the 91.
I could have. I know. I could have gone.
Meanwhile, you know what time it is?
Tell me.
It's time to BB Go For It. In every game, someone gets the chance to guess which team will score the first 3-point basket. And last night, our BB Go For It contestant was Paul Pasillas from Riverside, out in the IE, who correctly guessed that the Lakers hit the first three. Let's hear the call from Johnny I on ESPN LA.
Here's Luka one-on-one against Durant. Another three by Luka. This one's good. And it's a 2-point game, 9-7. Houston by 2.
Nice work, Paul Pasillas from Riverside. You win a $100 BB Go gift card and are entered to win a trip to basketball's biggest stage. You want to play? Listen to Mason and Ireland for your chance to win. Good luck from our friends at BB Go. Bring something different to the table. BB, go for it.
Are we going to do any contests on Mason Plus?
Yeah, I don't know. Sure, he'll give away something.
Needs rules and stuff. We just stay away from that.
Oh, really? It's a whole thing, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a whole thing you got to do.
Win a Mason thong.
Okay.
Oh,
what,
man.
you wouldn't want Mason's face on a thong?
Which side?
Both.
Okay.
You have the paddle.
Yeah.
You get the paddle?
Is it a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
Oh,
yeah, that's where I was
We
going.
were late, so I didn't have it. I don't have the paddle. You can get a thumbs up paddle with Mason's face on it.
Okay. I would do that. I'd take that. I'd take the LeBron
I'm
on the
use
other
that
side.
paddle all day long on Wit. I'm going to drive him nuts.
You are, huh?
Oh, he's going to go insane.
And you got on your green today for St. Patrick's Day.
This is the Sunday Swaggers, St. Patty's Day polo from a few years ago.
Okay.
This is my new green melon hat.
Very nice. Does anybody here actually celebrate? Because I got messages from people.
I used to get pretty drunk.
Yeah, people are sending me messages. Hey, man, meet at my house at 4 o'clock. We're going to start drinking here, and then we're going to walk down to the bars. I'm like, bro, it's freaking Tuesday. And they're like, yeah, but it's St. Patty's Day. I'm like, yeah, but most people celebrated it who wanted to celebrate it on Saturday. You know, you don't get wasted in the middle of the week for St. Patty's Day, do you?
I think it depends on.
Well, I used to, back in the day, I drank every day. So St. Patty's Day was just another day.
Yeah.
Except it was dyed green.
Yeah, I can't do the whole green beer thing.
Oh, I've done it many times.
No, because I worry that my scrape will be green.
I would be.
It's true.
Would it
No, I
matter
know,
if
but
it
still,
was?
I mean, it'd still be green. I mean, you don't want that. Do
All
you?
right, one minute. We got to go. I got to get one more read in. Shocking.
Oh.
It's time. That's part of the morning wood. The hardwood over there at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. They got the turf, too. They're going to put some on my head, like when I get the rug. If you're in the market for new flooring, shop at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, where every day is a deal. No gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR, F-L-O-O-R, or go to HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale. The Rich Eisen Show begins terrestrially at 9 a.m. Guess what? Fluffy's going to join us in the YouTube hour on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles and on the app. If you're on the app, stay right there. We got a few seconds, Cappy. Anything else?
I'm actually super stoked to talk to Fluffy. I really can't wait. What's our out time?
56:30.
I'm fascinated by guys who have this sort of explosive kind of success. And I always wonder about like the origins, like where it all came from. So I can't wait for Fluffy to join us here in a few minutes.
That's coming up next on the Sedano and Cap Morning Show on ESPN LA. Jack.
This is the Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
Children's Hospital Los Angeles is where groundbreaking research meets unparalleled expertise. It's where exceptional care is tailored 100% to kids. And it's where every specialist, every room, every innovation revolves around one need: your child's health. Whether it's routine care or a life-saving procedure, CHLA is where families turn to when outcomes truly matter. Children's Hospital Los Angeles, 125 years of building hope and healthier futures. Go to chla.org today.
No! It's just a golf lesson, champ. Loosen up. I can't. See that Hyundai Santa Fe? Yeah. I only paid. Finish up on your own. I gotta run.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end March 31st. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
Introducing our new Chili Crisp Dumplings, a spicy twist on a Waba favorite. Bold, crunchy, and tossed and fiery. Chili Crisp. That's our new Chili Crisp Dumplings. Get them today, only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
Yo, Harvey, Zoe, group selfie.
Ooh, nice new iPhone 17, Drewski.
Let's do a triangle formation. I'm in front.
With a center stage front camera, everyone fits in the shot.
He got it at T-Mobile.
But switching takes forever.
Not anymore. Now you can switch to T-Mobile in just 15 minutes.
Focus, people. Nail your pose.
And you get a new iPhone 17 on them.
No way.
Yes way.
No way.
Yes way, guys. Switch to T-Mobile and get iPhone 17 on us. And right now, we'll pay off your old phone up to $800.
I'm grabbing my phone and switching to T-Mobile right now.
Get back, Harvey. We're taking a... let's go again, y'all.
With 24 monthly bill credits, finance agreement, 256 gigabytes, $830, eligible trade-in, example iPhone 13, and new qualifying line, $60 plus per month plan with autopay plus taxes and fees. For well-qualified customers, plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. $800 via virtual prepaid card. Card typically takes 15 days after rebate submission, no cash access, and card expires in 6 months. Check out in 15 minutes per line. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Smalls here. Look, I get it. GLP-1 weight loss shots are popular. They're everywhere. But not everyone is thrilled about weekly injections. So what if your GLP-1 was as easy to take as a mint? That's why I want you to know about compounded terzepatide. It's a mint-flavored tablet you simply let dissolve under your tongue. No needles. It's designed to help curb appetite and reduce cravings, even sweets and carbs, which are my personal enemies. And when hunger's under control, it's easier to eat less. Stay away from the junk foods that trip you up and tackle your weight loss goals head on. And this is important. The compounded terzepatide is recommended by the medical board of the wellness companies, the doctors I trust. Look, if you're serious about getting your weight under control and weekly shots aren't your thing, I strongly encourage you to look into terzepatide. Getting started is fast with an easy online physician consultation. Imagine discovering a no-needle option that fits your needs. Go to noneedles.com/smalls. Promo code SMALLS to save $50. That's noneedles.com/smalls. Promo code SMALLS to save $50.
Prescription required. Always consult your doctor to determine if this product is right for you.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
Previously on the Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
Homeowner. Answer the question. You're going to buy the house.
Well, he ain't playing around today.
He's not playing around
all night.
No
LeBron
playing.
Last night. He knows what's coming.
No.
He ain't playing around. He's on
Answer
defense.
the question. Are you buying the house that the inspector tells you is not up to snuff?
I'm telling you.
Answer it.
No, I would not buy that house.
There's your answer.
No,
That's
a wrong
there's
answer.
so much
all
more.
this conspiracy that the Ravens, this, that, and the who cares?
Terrible
The
answer.
guy's not
Crazy
ready.
you're taking this side to this morning. I'm just shocked by it, honestly.
The guy's not. Don't be such a jerk face today, okay?
I'm not being a jerk face.
Don't be
There's
Chris
first
today.
one.
No,
No,
you're not
I gotta write
Chris.
this
Okay,
down.
let's relax.
I'm not.
Okay,
It's absolutely not trying to do that.
let's not be Chris.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show is on the air.
Bergman, when he has a meting with me later and goes over the air check
We're going
the
to talk
show,
about this.
he's gonna hit me with a ruler and then spank me.
Because here's the thing.
And you'll like it.
He's going to not just like it. Give me more.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
You don't buy the house.
I would argue that what you do is you renegotiate. Right. And you say, I'm going to pay less for the house. So So the Ravens.
This is why you bought a money pit.
Oh! The personal shot.
Things have gotten personal from the very
and
beginning
for once,
today.
it doesn't include me.
For the very beginning.
Well, he invited you in a second ago.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
He called Gilberti a jerk face.
I was switching
and said, don't be Morales.
Oh, I was switching to my LAX app.
Wacky forced radio stunt of the year. Ha ha!
A little sabor.
Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks.
You're the güero on the radio.
Giant Mexican, horn section. And
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
give me a freaking break.
I'm reacting to Art Bell.
Yeah.
Midnight in the desert. I'm Art Bell.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to
Bit boy.
Right now.
Monstrous.
Beto, I don't want to eat that.
We did it, Dad. We did it.
You were riding high on the stinger last time.
Oh, big time.
Right, that's right. Of course we were.
So, mongrels, stay tuned.
Beto, shut up. Bing, da, bop, yeah. Bing, boo, da, bop.
9:02 and 30 seconds. Welcome in to the Sedano and Cap Morning Show on St. Patty's Day.
Ready?
A live imaging Tuesday presented by
Fluffy's
Providence.
on the line. Let's go, man.
Do it, Cappy. And we are very excited, Sedano, that Fluffy is on the line to join us.
I mean, you have to sit through that 2.5-minute open. I mean, for the love of God.
Well, he's a funny guy. He appreciates
I'm
funny
sure
production.
Yes, he does.
He's also busy, I'm sure.
I know he's busy, but
Not
he's
at-
on with
not
Sedano.
at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Well,
Fluffy, are you busy at 9 o'clock in the morning? I feel like you are busy at 9 o'clock in the morning.
I'm usually sleeping.
Yeah.
There you go.
See?
Okay. But that's busy?
All right.
Busy sleeping?
Till what time do you usually sleep till every day, Fluff?
So as a comic, I stay awake really late. I got insomnia, so I normally knock out right around 7 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
Come on, for real, for real?
Yeah.
So, yeah, the man's working on
so
2 hours of sleep.
I crawl out of bed right around, I don't know, 11, 12.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 7 a.m. you go to sleep, 12 o'clock you wake up. You sleep it all during the day?
No.
No
There you go.
naps.
Like 5 hours.
No naps. I got things to do. No naps.
Exactly. He's busy.
Yeah.
Hey,
You got things
by
to
the
do.
way, impressive opener. I only half as long as my intros.
I was going to say, when you come on stage at SoFi, you got to have a big fat intro, bro. Come on, man.
Oh yeah.
So Fluffy is doing a show at SoFi. It's going to be, they expect to have 70,000 there. It's March 21st. Here coming up pretty soon.
Yeah,
Obviously,
this
it sold out Dodger Stadium, right?
Mm-hmm.
Previous to that, back in 2022. So this is going to be awesome. First of all, when you sell out a stadium, we were just talking about this, right? A lot of comics, they do arenas. You've done arenas. I mean, that's impressive in itself, right? 18, 20,000, whatever. No, when you've done 50, now 70 potentially 1,000 people, how does that change maybe the way you do things? How does that change from a production standpoint? How does that change anything you do when you're playing a venue that big?
I just think that it's more of a production thing than anything else. It doesn't really there's not really an effect on the performance. The performance is the performance. It's the way that it gets put out there. So, for example, with SoFi, we need to make sure that the sound is legit and that the screens, it's all about visual with comics. You need to be able to see the faces, what we're doing. So the Halo, which is something that's available inside of SoFi Stadium, it's almost like the one that's at the Texas Stadium where the Cowboys play.
Yeah.
It's a massive screen inside, so we want to make sure we utilize all of the tools. Some people, I won't name names, Beyonce doesn't want to spend money to use the Halo so that everybody can see clearly, but this is one of those we got to spend the money. So production-wise, it's definitely next level, and it is expensive, but we got to give the people a good show. Now, when we're in an arena, we have giant screens, but it's not to sound like a douche, it's only 15,000 people, so it's not as hard to
see
to put it out there for everybody.
Yeah, but wait,
we've been doing this for so long. Joe and I've been doing these shows for so many years now. Unfortunately, we're a little jaded.
Yeah, but let me just ask you, the question though about does it change for you? Are you saying that if you walked into the Comedy Store and you played in front of 150 people on a Saturday night versus playing at SoFi Stadium in front of 70,000 people on a Saturday night, you're saying that you yourself as the performer don't notice the difference or feel the difference or even perform differently?
I'm not saying I don't notice a difference. Of course you notice a difference.
Yeah,
I'm saying the material.
Okay.
So whatever it is that I'm doing on stage that gets the reaction is the same.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's it's the jokes.
Right.
That's basically what I'm saying. It's the jokes don't change because there's now there's 4 times the people.
Right.
It's the same material, but you do perform differently. At the Comedy Store, if there's only a few people, the intensity of which the way you deliver the material is going to be different than when you have, a stadium full of people watching you. So it is going to be a little bit different, more intensity for more people.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question, because I'd love to get the origin story of this, because look, you're Mexican, I'm Cuban, we're both Hispanic kids. I remember telling my parents, when I wanted to be a broadcaster, I'm like, mami, papi, yo quiero ser un locutor en la radio, en la televisión. y narrar. And they looked at me like I had 3 heads, right? And like they gave me the Cuban guilt is a little different, because they're like, we fled communism to come to this country, and you want to be this? No, you need to be a doctor. You need to be a lawyer. When you wanted to be a comedian, like how did your family react to that?
My mom was, she goes, whatever makes you happy, but I don't get it. It was more so one of those, like, if that's what you want to do with your life, mijo, but I don't get it. My mom was my biggest supporter, but she was not my fan. She definitely was not my fan. My mom was so anti what I did as far as she didn't like it. She didn't like the comedy. She supported me, but didn't like what I did.
Right.
She would tell me flat out, mijo, I don't know why they pay.
Was she saying that you weren't funny, or was she just saying she doesn't get the career?
She didn't think I was funny at all. At all. My mom was not at all. Like, seriously.
That's great.
Yeah, no. She didn't know I was funny until she saw the checks. Like, she didn't. It wasn't a thing for her.
Yeah.
But I didn't need my mom to be a fan. I needed her to be my mom, so she kept it very real.
Yeah. But go back. We're interested in. I always find these comedians to be fascinating how they got to where they are. If you go back into the late 90s, I know I saw a podcast that you were on where you're telling the story of how you're like a phone sales guy and you're making pretty decent money back then, and you seem to be somewhat happy with your life. And then you kind of give it all up to try your hand at comedy. Could you kind of go back to that, what year that was and what was going on in your life?
Oh, for sure. That was 1997. I was working for a company called LA Cellular, and this is the time when cell phones first came out. So, I wasn't selling an iPhone. I was selling a Motorola PC550 flip phone, which is, like just they called them the brick phones back then. And the phone, you charge it one time and it would last you seriously like 3-4 days. You could talk on it that long. It was insane.
Right. Couldn't do anything else with it.
On the phone, it was like wearing a microwave for a helmet. Like you could feel your head. You could feel the tumor growing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bro? It was insane.
Yeah.
But the commission I got off of selling cell phones was really well. It was really good. You know what I mean? So I was making a really, really good living. And it's crazy because you got to be willing to be uncomfortable in order to really chase a passion, chase a goal. Because, man, I had no reason to leave that job to chase comedy. I was making more money than I've ever made in my life. I was very comfortable. Bills were paid. I'm rocking a Wilson's House of Suede leather jacket.
Nice.
I was rocking some J's, you know what I mean? I was living the good life for me. I'd never had money before. So to give that up to chase the dream of being a comic and starting over, that was probably the biggest gamble for me.
Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias with us here, SoFi Stadium, this coming weekend, March 21st. Going to perform in front of 70,000 people. We're super excited for this, obviously. Let me ask you this. So you get into comedy, right? Like, how are your first couple of, like, acts and sets? Like, and who did you, like, try to influence you? Like, who did you watch that you said, I want to be a little like him with my own twist? Like, who are some of these people?
My influences were like Robin Williams, Eddie Murphy, Billy Crystal. These are the comics that I was watching as a kid. There wasn't a Netflix back then.
Right.
You were lucky if you saw HBO and there was like maybe a special once a year. That's, by the way, why they called them specials.
Right.
Because there was only 1 or 2 per year, not one every week. So it was very slim pickings on who you would get to watch back in the day. And as a young kid, I couldn't go to a comedy club. I wasn't old enough. You had to be 21 because they served alcohol. So I could only watch what I could see on TV. And, every now and then I'd come across a cassette tape. Like my favorite cassette tape was of Eddie Murphy, and I would play that cassette tape all the time.
Which one was it? Do you remember? Was it Delirious
it was literally just called Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
That's what it said on the cassette.
Okay, because that Eddie Murphy cassette, my mom, let me tell you what happened. My mom took that from me one day because I said something vile in the house, and she blamed it on Eddie Murphy. She took the cassette tape out of the cassette player, Fluffy. She put it on the ground, and she stomped on it, and she ruined it because there was a really great song that Eddie Murphy did at the end of that tape. It was like he used all of his characters, like
Boogie
Buckwheat.
in your butt.
Right. One more time. Say, Boogie in your butt?
Boogie in your butt.
Boogie in your butt was the name of the song. My mother took the cassette tape, put it on the ground, stomped on it, and said, "No more Eddie Murphy in our house," because I was using dirty language. But that's how. But I had it memorized, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, same thing. And then Billy Crystal. What was your favorite Billy Crystal stuff back then? Because Billy Crystal was for me also. Eddie Murphy, Billy Crystal. These are my guys. What was the Billy Crystal stuff?
Billy Crystal had this one special that he did from Russia.
Oh, yes.
It was a special that he did from Russia, which was really cool.
Yeah.
And then with Robin Williams, everything Robin Williams did, I'm like, I was just all over it. Like, for me, that's why I started wearing Hawaiian shirts, because of Robin Williams.
Wow, man.
And what do you remember about those first couple of, like, gigs at, like, comedy clubs or whatnot, wherever you were?
Yeah, where were the clubs? Where'd you go?
I didn't get to do comedy clubs when I first started. That was not an option. I was performing at bars because that's the only place I could get stage time. When I first started, you had to have an in at the clubs. You couldn't just walk into a comedy club and go up on stage. That was not available. You had to have somebody. That's why I always tell the youth, I'm like, back in the day, you had to have somebody vouch for you.
Right.
Someone's word meant everything. Like, hey, someone put their word on the line for you. Like, hey, you got to check out this guy. He's good. My word, he's a good, so somebody had to stick their neck out for you back then, and nobody was willing to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go to bars or anywhere where just, a karaoke. I've did so many karaoke bars. So,
Wow.
yeah, it's rough, humble beginnings.
In, like, Long Beach, or, like, because you grew up in that area, no?
Definitely Long Beach.
Yeah.
Long Beach, I was at the Golden Sales Hotel. I'd perform at the this place that changed names every 2 years because they had issues with taxes in Montebello, right across the street from the Beverly Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
I think right now it's a seafood restaurant, but back then it was a Mexican restaurant.
Gotcha.
And real quick, just to follow up on that. So, when was, like, the first time you performed at a club? Like, where was it? What do you remember about that then?
The first comedy club I performed at was in El Paso, Texas, called the Comic Strip. And so I always tell people, the first time I touched the club, I had to leave the state. I had to go to Texas to finally get an opportunity to touch a real comedy club stage. And let me tell you, after performing at dive bars and messed up, like, just, you don't know you're doing a bad gig when you're first starting off.
Right.
So when people are talking, being loud, you hear, people ordering drinks, people are, talking trying to hook up, you're trying to perform through all the stuff that's happening in the room. Once you actually perform in front of an audience that's sitting, focused, looking straight at you, ready to laugh, it was a cakewalk. I walked into that club and I buried the other two comics because I was so used to having to fight for laughter. And I'm like, what? You're actually paying attention?
Well, just go back then, phone sales, 1997, living comfortably, making a living, to I'm going to give this up and try my hand at comedy. And then El Paso, Texas. What's the break? Like, at what point do you know, okay, I'm actually doing this, I don't have to go back to selling phones?
By the way, what was funny is that when I was in El Paso doing these shows, the other two comics who were getting paid much more than me, because I was just the opener MC, they would watch me sit there on the couch and talk on my cell phone. And they're like, how is it you're an opener MC and you have money to talk on a cell phone? And then I would tell them, hey, by the way, I sell cell phones for a living. And as a salesperson, you would get unlimited minutes back then.
Nice.
It wasn't like the free nights and free weekends. No. And that was another reason to keep that gig, was for that cell phone, because it was unlimited. I would have contests with another friend of mine who was also a sales rep at the time, and we'd see who can rack up the most amount of minutes in a month. And, the bill, which wasn't a bill, it was just to let you know what calls you made, would come in a thick envelope. And one day I got a little box. And I'm like, I win. I got the box. Like, it was so many pages. It was a box.
Nice. So at what point, though, do you break?
When did I know?
Yeah.
When did I know? I knew very early on, because the thing is with comedy, you got to stay out late and network. So when you're hanging out in the city, you meet another comic. That's how you would network. There was no social media back then. You'd have to hang out at a Denny's till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning talking to comics. Hey, where else is there a gig? Who else can I talk to? You'd have to write down a phone number. You'd have to save a name. So-and-so told me to call. It was very different back then. And so staying out late and then trying to go to work in the morning, I was burning the candle at both ends.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually it got to a point where I was falling asleep at work, and I got caught at work falling asleep a couple of times. And I said, you know what? Let me go for it. And I quit, and I felt it immediately. Immediately I felt it. Like the repo man was looking for my car.
Yes.
I got evicted from my apartment.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go sleep on my brother's couch. And everybody kept saying, you have an awesome job. You left on good terms. Just go back to your job. But I'm like, I can't go back to work. I've already cut it to pursue this other thing. And everybody told me I was stupid. Everybody told me I was making a big mistake. But if you know you're chasing a dream and a passion, you know, no matter what, you made the right choice.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
and so back then, that's when I knew. That's the hardest part, giving up the comfort.
Right. Well, that's it. And that's why, truth be told, we're going to get off on a tangent here. But the main reason why people don't pursue their dreams or their passion is because they've got a job. They've become a slave to the job, meaning I can't give up the money.
Yeah.
And so the thought of I'm going to leave my job and leave my comfort and go pursue what I really want to pursue. But the fear is, and it's all fear driven, I think you'll agree, the fear is I'll never, or what happens if I don't succeed? And then what have I done to my life and my career and my bank account and so on? And so how did you battle through that fear?
You know, the cool part was that I wasn't focused on the money. I was having so much fun being a comic, hanging out, getting up on stage, the rush of performing in front of people, the excitement. Unless I was doing drugs, I wasn't going to get that same level of high
rush,
and just
right.
adrenaline.
Yeah.
It was such an incredible feeling. I'm like, I just knew I was doing what I was supposed to do, and it wasn't about the money. And that's what I keep telling these young guys, hey, don't worry about the money, because everybody's asking about, well, how do I get paid? How do I get compensated? How do I do this? How do I do that? No, work on your craft. You will eventually get funny enough where the money will find you.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't look for a manager or an agent. They found me. So once you get good at what you're doing, everything else will fall into place.
What was the most uncomfortable moment you've had on stage? Like where maybe in the early stages where you're working through material and it doesn't work, it bombs or whatever. Like what do you remember about like one of those moments where you're like, oh man, like where you may be questioning your life decision at that point?
I had a couple of gigs where I was just like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't have taken, because any gig that I had where I felt uncomfortable or like I questioned like, this didn't work out right, for some reason I was making a lot of money on those particular shows. It was always a show where the money was right, but the circumstances were wrong. Most uncomfortable show, and I just took the money because they said it was a corporate gig, but I didn't ask enough questions. I did a benefit, and it was to raise money for domestic violence awareness, and I didn't know that. I didn't know what the gig was. I just knew that I was going to get paid well, and so there's a guest speaker that goes on before me. I was the comedic relief at the end. So there was a guest speaker that went on before me, and it was a woman who had survived domestic violence, and she shared a horrible story that lasted about half an hour, and basically she's talking about the abuse she went through for all the years she was married, and then she had a slideshow. And so I had to follow that.
Yikes.
I had to follow. Yeah, exactly. Got paid well, but man, yeah.
Oh man,
that was really hard to follow.
All right, let's do the flip side. When did you feel like, man, I've made it?
I never wanted to say it. I fought hard, and I think I had so many times where things were going so well, I'm like, yeah, but I feel like if you say it,
right,
you're going to stop working hard. You're going to stop driving. The hunger's going to go away.
Yeah, right.
But realistically, when I sold out Madison Square Garden, and I told the story, I said, I've never wanted to say I made it, but I said it's a little hard to be humble, when you're at the most iconic venue in the world and you sold it out. I said, so the next time someone asks me, when did you know you made it? I said, I'm going to have a date.
Yep.
And then when I said the date in the building, the whole building went crazy.
Yeah.
And I remember crying, and I'm like, oh, my God. it was very emotional.
Well,
it was very emotional.
But think about it. But for a kid who grew up, who was born in San Diego, lived all around the Inland Empire, L.A., I mean, for a kid like you to sell out Dodger Stadium and now this upcoming weekend have SoFi Stadium, and like you said, the money will find you to have, to be on the Walk of Fame, to have your own tequila company now, which, by the way, I'd love for you to tell us about that. I mean, this is truly an amazing story of having the courage and the guts and really, frankly, the balls to say, you know what, I'm giving up the cushy sales job where I'm making money and I'm paying my bills because I'm pursuing something bigger, and look what it's turned into. So with all that, tell us about, Pocho Fino.
Having a tequila brand, I think it was only a matter of time because I actually do drink tequila. I am a drinker of tequila. I consume a lot of tequila. So people have been always saying, why don't you have your own brand? And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I like what I like. I drink what I like. I'm not, I don't need it. I'm good. I work. I'm fine. I've been approached multiple times with tequilas, and I just, I didn't feel it. The difference between then and now is that I was involved from the get. So, I came up with the name. I drew the artwork that's on the label on a napkin and handed it to the people that were going to do it. I did the actual taste testing. I tried so much tequila. Some of it I don't remember because it was that fun. By the way, tequila tasting, oh my God, you got to do it. Because you're taking little sips, sip, 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 and before you know it, you're like, this is really good. This is really, and you're like, oh my God, yeah. So I was involved with the whole process of it, and so we're partners in the thing, and that's what made it different. So I support it 100% because I've been involved with it from the beginning, and I was involved in every step.
Well, congratulations, man. Your success, both as a comic and now as an entrepreneur, is absolutely amazing. And I hope people listen this morning and go, wow, you know what? Maybe I should do that.
Now let me tell you so. We you remember Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, where they would do like a phone a friend? Well, we phoned a friend here. So the great Beto Duran.
Our common friend.
Yes, common friend between you and us. We love Beto around here. He's on the line. He has a question for you. So we're phoning a friend, Beto Duran. Beto.
All right, Gabe. So most importantly, I've been to your compound. You have all the jerseys of all the stadiums you perform, which is awesome. But one thing I want to get to, and then you never take enough credit for this, is you've taught me this, is always send the elevator back down. You bring your friends with you. You bring Martin, you bring Alfred Robles, and this weekend is really important for you to headline and show off everybody that's helped you along this journey. And a lot of people forget where they come from. How do you stay grounded to make sure that your friends are on the ride?
Well, by keeping the same people around me that I've had around me for my whole career. So, Martin and Alfred, they've been with me from day one. Alfred has found success on his own and has started doing his own thing, and he's killing it. But we still hang out. We still do shows together. We're still involved in each other's lives. I think keeping these relationships, a lot of people think you need like 20 people to make that possible. You really only need 2 or 3 people to just constantly keep you grounded and remind you of hey man, here's where we're at, but this can go away. So I have that mindset that this can go away. One bad tweet is all it takes, and adios.
Right.
You work so hard for all of this, so I'm always being mindful, always being careful, because you don't want to rock the boat. Especially now, people are so sensitive. But you never want to forget, and you never want to treat people. Because I remember what it was like to be talked down to. I remember what it was like to be made to feel like a small, tiny person. And not being given any respect. So I always want to treat people the way I want to be treated.
Amen.
And so that's why keeping these people around me that have been, solid over the years, I'm like, man, I'm very grateful to still have these friends and have these connections.
Hey, Fluffy, also, and Beto, stay where you are. Fluffy, also talk to us about this other part of your life, which I think is interesting. Again, I think a lot of people will find inspiration from this. You're a big dude, and at one point you had a health scare. And apparently that health scare motivated you to lose, I don't know if it's 150 pounds, maybe it's more, Just tell us a little bit about what happened at that phase of your life.
You know, what's funny is that every time I go see my doctor, it's a health scare. I think back then I didn't have insurance, so I didn't know what it was like to actually talk to a real doctor. I used to go talk to a sobador. I used to talk to, uncles that had no medical degree and be like, you know what I think that is? My uncles were like the original what's that, WebMD?
Yeah.
Right. You tell them what you think you got going on, and they're like, yeah, I went through that. I think it's this. And every time it ended in cancer. So, yeah, I thought I was going to die very early on in life. And so, I did. I'm still a big guy, but I was pushing. I was about 440, and I was very, very heavy, very uncomfortable. And I wound up losing 100+ pounds. So I'm still a big guy, but I'm much smaller than I was. So I'm very functional, but I'm pushing 50 now. I'll be 50 in a couple months. And so now I have to revisit that. But I got on a yoga program. I stopped drinking regular soda. I cut back on the carbs, and I started hitting the gym. So
did you really, is it true that is it true that you did the Diamond Dallas Page yoga? Is that true?
The DDP yoga.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan.
Intense.
Yeah, I love that guy. He's a
so
great dude.
intense.
Yeah, great guy.
He's the modern day Richard Simmons.
Does he wear leg warmers too, like Richard?
He's got dolphin shorts.
He wasn't like Richard Simmons. Very intense.
That's great.
Well, Fluffy, this weekend, SoFi Stadium. Beto, you got anything else? I know you got plenty of time, and the floor's yours here too. If you need anything here.
Well, the thing about the Hollywood, the star of the Walk of Fame last week was awesome. Not because Gabe was there, but everybody that came around him. You have the Tapatio family there. You had everybody that's who's who in L.A. You had the Buki singers, the Norte. Everybody's there for him, man, celebrating. And the thing about Gabe, he's so humble, and I'm not kissing up here, but he really is, where he makes sure that you're okay at his events. Like, if you've ever been able to go to a Fluffy party as a compound, oh my God, just go, because it is the best. And the thing is, Gabe has the biggest heart, man. That's the thing that people don't really understand about him, because he doesn't talk about this, but everybody's taken care of. That's why the Hollywood Walk of Fame last week, that was awesome, man, and congratulations on that.
Thank you. I was excited to have a mariachi there, man, because normally those events are freaking so boring.
They're sterile.
Quiet. And I'm like, nah, man. They're like, we don't know if you could have a mariachi. I go, we're outside. It's legal.
Man,
and by the way, Beto, I'm having a party this Sunday. So, hey, man, I'm giving you the public invite, and gentlemen, you are both invited, so that you can come with Beto and see what the parties are all about.
All right.
And this is to
Sounds
celebrate
good.
SoFi. So
I know, Beto,
No, you're busy, Scott.
No, Beto, Sunday could be.
Well, and Fluffy, here's the thing. Cappy likes to scrape in people's bathrooms. You know what I mean? He likes to test them out.
He got a big house.
Right.
Got a
I'm just saying.
compound.
Yeah,
I'll be like, hey, Fluff, where could I go to get a little privacy where I can take my clothes off? You know what I mean?
We do have, you know what I do when my parties, because I don't want to mess up my plumbing. So I hire a company that brings out luxury toilets.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So
Look at that.
These giant trailers, and they have like they have like mini chandeliers in every single one. They each have AC, and it's like there's an attendant.
Oh, wow.
That stands outside. So believe me, I have the
He's
best
not joking.
food and the best accommodations once you're done eating. So the restroom game is strong.
Okay. Well, you got to have it. I mean, if you're going to feed people right, you got to have the strong restroom. Hey, Fluff, you ever see?
It's fantastic. Oh, by the way, Scott, just let him know. Fluff, Scott is the guy that if you give him one invite, he's going to ask for 8. So,
well, I bring an entourage. I bring a
no entourage.
No, necesitan 8, por favor. Sí.
Oh, yeah, nice. you're Latino by invite.
Right.
All right, Fluffy, this weekend, SoFi Stadium. Brother, congratulations.
Yeah,
thank you for taking the time to join us. We appreciate it. And Beto, thank you too, buddy.
Yes, sir. Beto, feel free to pass on my info. Gentlemen, you guys get a +1. Don't be ghetto.
All right, bro.
Brother, thank you, man. All right. Thank
See
you.
ya.
All right. And thank you, Beto. That was great. I said to Beto, I go, I really would love to have Fluffy on the show at some point, because I know you guys are cool.
Yeah.
And he said, well, let's wait until he's going to perform at SoFi Stadium.
Yeah.
So this worked out perfectly that we were able to have Fluffy on. And I don't know about you guys. I'm just going to take a second. I love stories like this.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, it's Verratti or Rinaldi.
Well, it is, but it's just think about this. Like, there's a guy driving around right now, okay? And he's thinking to himself, what I really want to do in life is this.
Yeah.
But I'm stuck doing this because this is where my paycheck comes from every week. But I really want to be doing something completely different. But I don't have the money in the bank. I don't have the courage. I got a family. I got a wife. I got kids. I can't just stop what I'm doing now to go pursue what I really want to be doing. That was the situation that Fluffy found himself in. And maybe the circumstances were different. Maybe he didn't have a wife. Maybe he didn't have a couple of kids. You know, maybe he didn't have a mortgage payment to make. But that's the thing. It holds so much of us back in our lives, you know, that you get married to the job and you can't leave the job when what you really want to pursue is something else. So for me, I hear when guys like that say that. It doesn't mean that everybody's going to quit their job and go become a successful comedian or a rock star. But, you know, maybe you take a little inspiration from that and you go, you know, maybe I should start thinking more about what I really want to be doing.
What do you really want to do, Cappy?
Yeah, what do you
I feel
want
like
to
you're
do?
hinting at
No,
something.
I'm not. It's not like that because people.
Because we can get Trudeau in here.
Because people say to me all the time,
Follow
people,
your passions,
No,
Cappy.
but I'm just saying, like for me, I
mean, it's June, right? I mean, you can follow your
that
passions.
is true.
before
I mean,
June.
Why do you gotta do
if all of a
that?
sudden,
He's
you know,
freaked out about
come June, I don't have
kept
any
asking me
contract.
He kept asking me these questions. He's like, so Sedano, it's inked? I go, yeah,
It's
pretty
not
close.
inked yet. It's just
Pretty-
agreed to.
I said pretty close.
Yeah,
Do you want me
no,
to give you? You want me to give you a special
I don't
pen?
have the physical.
DocuSign it, will you? For crying
They
out
haven't
loud!
sent it to me.
He's like, so what are you thinking about that? Like, you think it's? I go, no, it's fine. Oh, okay. Well, so we good for June? I go, yeah, we should be good.
Never said that.
We should be
Just
good.
so you know, never said those.
9:33.
Never said.
Yeah,
those
I mean, it's fine, Cappy.
Oh, we're not potted up.
Quack, quack.
Yeah, I had something else going.
No, you had something else going. More important than
Hey,
this show.
will you relax?
No, I'm not going to relax. Okay.
Yeah, Cappy, it's agreed to. It's just they got to draw it up now because
Well,
you know
draw
there
it.
were some clauses in there.
Oh, really?
Well, Sedano clause. You got to fly
Yeah?
first class.
Well,
that was already in
that
there.
was
That's
there
been in
already.
there
What else is in there? What else is new?
Just
Give me something new. Give me something new. No green M&Ms. What? Give me something new.
9 weeks of vacation.
9
I was
weeks.
going to say
Wait a
you
minute,
might
9?
you might
No,
want to
just
look
joking.
into that,
I'm
Cap.
just
9
joking.
weeks.
No,
Add
no,
yourself
no,
some
no,
extra
no, I'm
days.
joking.
I mean, 9 weeks.
No.
What do you have now?
Not even close. I think I have 5.
What'd it go to?
I think like 1 more week.
6.
Don't you
Okay.
dare, Captain.
Oh yeah. Now I want
No,
7.
You're not getting it.
Mason has the most here by far.
It's for the best. We need to give him more, actually.
He can dedicate it to Mason Plus.
I knew you were going to do it. Sedano and Cap Morning Show. Time for the Lindsay segment. And we got the Carlos segment today. So we got to move. We like to play a TV theme. Happy birthday. We're playing the theme from the TV show Dallas, one of the best TV shows ever made.
Oh,
'Cause
who shot JR?
Yeah, Patrick Duffy turned 76. He played Bobby Ewing, of course, one of the sons.
Right.
You remember Bobby Ewing, Captain?
Yeah, but he was also before that, wasn't he? The man from Atlantis or something like that on TV. Do you guys remember that?
No.
Why would anybody?
I
What was
remember
the-
after
what was-
he did Step by Step.
Step by Step,
yeah,
the
Step by
TGIF
Step.
show.
with
Yeah, I
Suzanne
remember.
Summers.
That was
Step
the
by
one.
Step was awesome.
I wasn't
it
allowed
was a
to
good
watch
show.
it.
Yeah. It was a good show. It was the weaker of those shows in that block, but
It was the
still a good
8:30
show.
Because it was like Family Matters, Step by Step, Full House, or
Yeah.
something like that.
Right. The top of the hour shows were the those
Top
are
of
the
the hour
franchise
integrity,
shows.
yeah. All right, time for the Lindsay segment presented by Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. If you're in the market for new flooring, shop at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, where every day is a deal. No gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or go to HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale. Before I say take it away, producer Lindsay, we were thinking of playing this game today during the Lindsay segment. Sorry, what? But we thought maybe tomorrow would be fun with Windy because Cappy's going to be here, which means maybe Sedano comes in tomorrow.
No.
Why not?
Oh, come on.
I've got NBA Countdown till late at night tomorrow night. I am not coming in here.
But we could play Sorry What?
No.
And you could go take a nap at the E in
No.
between.
No
All right,
chance.
yeah, I was going to say, you can have my room at the E.
I don't nap. So that's the problem.
So then at least you'll just hang out at the E.
No, I'm not going on television for 5 hours to be tired.
Okay,
No.
but what if you came in
I
here?
need that extra hour of
Well, it's
sleep.
not 5 hours straight. I mean,
No, but you're still there. No.
So you will not come in tomorrow.
Monday, Tuesday. That's what's on the schedule.
it wasn't my
this guy's a
idea, but
stickler for the
I
schedule.
thought I would ask.
Flexibility,
I
baby.
said, George said he might come in another day this week. He's not sure.
Maybe
we can
Thursday, but I
convince him.
doubt it because it depends on how late Wednesday is. We could play right now.
Well, we got the Carlos segment on.
So how about we play with Carlo?
I love to
I
play
think
with
the thing
Carlo.
is that they want to. They
He's
want
not wearing green, so I'm going to pinch him.
They want to play with Wendy.
You could play with Wendy too.
I'll play with Wendy anytime. We're supposed to go on the golf course in summer.
Why don't you get done with the show tomorrow? Go back over to the hotel with Wendy. You guys can talk ball. Maybe you could be a guest on the Hoop Collective podcast.
It's a long day. Like
I understand.
There's multiple production meetings. Like this is not like some small show.
All right, I got it. Neither is this. This is not some small show.
I get it.
We want you here.
This one's got a slightly larger audience.
I'll try you another idea.
Yeah.
You ready? How about this?
There's like 7 figures of people watching this show.
How about this? You
Kind of
ready?
like Sedano's new deal.
Listen to me. You ready?
No, that's not.
How about we all come to your house tomorrow morning? We'll all do the show from your house. How about that?
I don't have enough outlets for it.
Don't give me excuses, all right? I'm offering you an in-person
dartboard?
opportunity. You got a dartboard at your house? That's right, Linz. You got a dartboard? If you got a dartboard, we can broadcast.
Yeah. This is the Carlos segment.
No,
the
this is the
Lindsay
Lindsay
segment first. Sorry.
Yeah,
Take
I'll
it away,
make
producer Lindsay Baseball.
Thanks, Christopher. I'll make mine quick so Carl can jump in here. So I saw this thing on KTLA the other day where in Los Angeles, in this area, they're going to be testing this new company called UVI, which is basically like they call it an MRI for your car, where it's like a car scanner, kind of looks like a car wash.
Mm-hmm.
You pull in, they scan your car and do all kinds of weird stuff for like a minute. And they tell you what's wrong with your car. So if you've got like your check engine light on or like your tire light or whatever, they basically use AI and whatever other technology they have to let you know what's wrong with your car. And then they can let you know like the places that you can send it to have it repaired, or eventually they're going to have like their own, repair system. So I wanted to ask you guys if you would trust this drive-through AI car scanner to diagnose what might be wrong with one of your vehicles.
Yeah, why not? I mean, give it a shot one time. Why not?
I mean, if you have a relatively new car, I'm talking like in the last 10 to 12 years, right? And you take it to the dealer, and there's like a little, like a motherboard almost inside your car.
They scan it.
And they even have a plug where you can physically plug it into the car, and it'll diagnose what's wrong with the car. Or right now I'm driving around and my tires, that little orange light that comes on your
tire
dash,
pressure.
TPMS.
It tells you that the tire pressure is low. Well, it turns out that when I got new tires, they didn't put the proper
It happens
sensor.
all the time.
Right. They didn't. So I said to the guy, I go, yo, man, my light's on. He goes, oh, man, it's a sensor thing. Why don't you bring it back tomorrow? That was 6 weeks ago. Okay. So now I'm driving around with a little tire thing on because I don't have time to go back to get the sensor thing fixed. So I would say my answer is yes, Lindsay. That sounds like the next evolution of what car manufacturers are doing now to diagnose problems.
Right, and they said that it's not taking away jobs; it's just helping mechanics do their jobs better. And one thing I was thinking of is, what if you guys ever use Turo, which
What's
is
that?
like Airbnb for cars?
For cars,
No,
yeah.
what is that?
So other people can rent their cars out, just like if
Okay.
it were a rental company.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So if it was either that or even a rental car, or let's say you let a friend borrow your car for a couple weeks, you can scan it beforehand, and then something
No,
happens.
if they did something
Right.
screwy to your car.
Right. And so usually you just take some pictures and then you kind of look and be like, okay, it's cool. But you can also use it as disputes. If you get in a car accident or whatever, then you could be like, well, I got this. It says this is how much this damage is, blah, 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 blah. And you're not getting screwed over by somebody who's trying to, get a bunch of money from you.
I don't know, man. I grew up in a gas station. I grew up in a garage, and when people would come in with their problems with their car, I can't ever remember a time where everybody was like, hey, listen, there's really nothing wrong with it. But if we make an adjustment over here and we tell them that we did a big job for them, we change out the transmission, they'll walk out. They'll never know the difference.
I don't think that happens, Cappy.
No. Well, that's what people think. You know what I mean?
Well,
is that people are screwing them over. You know?
I do think that people, if you get in a car accident, like a little fender bender, people will, take it to their guy and they'll mark up the money if someone's going to pay out of pocket or whatever. So, insurance is going to pay a little more. You don't think that happens?
Of course.
Okay. Well, let's get to the Carlo segment. Take it away, Carlo.
From car talk to Carlo.
So we're going to be unbalanced here a little bit, but that's okay.
Why?
Go ahead.
What's with the unbalance?
Well, now we're going to come short, so now we're going to have to fill.
Short how?
A few minutes.
What do you mean?
Trying to
Well,
balance
let's
it out
play
more.
the game.
Well, I thought we were going to, but now we were going to hold it for tomorrow with Wendy.
Well, then you
No, let's
refuse
play
to come
it
in
twice.
tomorrow.
Let's do a
We
little.
can play it today and tomorrow.
Like a preseason game.
Okay.
Preseason
All right, let's
version
do it.
of the game.
Preseason game.
Yeah, like an exhibition game.
And then Carlo just
So
walked
the
in. What's your
box
story?
says, sorry what? And then it says, smelly pickle, sweaty tickle.
Oh, really?
That's what it says on the box.
Okay.
I have no idea where that's going to go.
Carlo, what's your
Oh,
deal?
you know
man?
where it's going to go.
Well, if it is a sweaty pickle, that would be the only green on me today.
Oh, yeah, I
'cause
got to
was-
come pitch you.
Oh man.
Why? You're not into the whole thing, huh?
Wait,
St. Patty's Day?
Laker fans aren't supposed to wear green.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Celtics fan.
Get over it. Oh, my God. Look at Morales just rub himself all over Carlo.
No, I just pinched him.
Oh, he pinched him. Gave him a little pinch.
Yeah.
Very nice. Oh, now he just touched me in the face.
Where's your green?
I don't wear green. I'm not into St. Patrick's Day. I don't do it.
So what do we
I
do?
don't
We wear
have
these
anything to do with
headphones?
All right, hold on a second. George is changing
Well, these
headphones.
include headphones? What
Well, how are we supposed to hear the show then?
Who knows?
Well, you hear the person across.
Put it
me,
one
and
ear,
just do
one
it
ear.
I'm
here.
going to get my IFB?
I don't know.
All right, here comes Lindsay Baseball. Now I don't know what she's doing exactly. She's got 2 decks of cards.
I hear music.
Okay.
Oh, this is
Well,
where
that's supposed to, Sedano,
Cappy-
that's supposed to stop everything from. You're not supposed to be able to hear anything.
Wait, I'm not supposed to be able to hear
No,
anything?
Sedano's not supposed to be able to hear
Okay.
anything. And
George
you're going to
Drew.
say something to Sedano, and
then
he has to guess what
yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, so I
Oh.
got to put on the headphones.
Right, right.
So that way,
So-
okay, got it.
And then what, he's supposed to read my lips?
Yes.
Okay, then what?
Gotta guess what you're saying.
Oh, it's just lip reading. Okay, all right.
There's only 10 seconds left.
All right, lip reading.
Don't let him see, okay?
Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, got it.
The music stopped, so you need to start it again.
Okay, I've got 2 cards.
Is the bit that none of us are going to talk and we're just going to...
Okay.
Sorry.
Sedano, so Sedano, can you hear anything? Well, that's good. He can't hear anything.
It's catchy
right
music.
now. All right. So now, Cappy, you have to read one of those cards, and Sedano has to say what you're saying.
But I have to read it out loud?
Out loud, yes.
He can hear me.
No, he can't hear
Yes,
you.
he can.
He can't hear you, but he only has a limited time. Go ahead, Cappy.
Okay, you ready?
Wait, now I lowered the volume because you made me press the thing.
It's not our best execution thus far. I
This
think
is
be
our
loud so
preseason.
you
Well, that's
can't
why
hear.
it's a preseason game.
Carl, you want
Go!
But I don't say
Just
it
go.
out loud.
Just
so
go.
Yeah,
hard.
say it out loud. He can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Can I
Go.
hear you?
He can hear me.
I can read your lips.
No, you're not reading my lips.
No, you're not
Cappy,
reading
just
my
go.
lips.
Just say
No,
the word.
you have to say the word.
I know. I don't trust them.
Just say it.
You ready? Reach around.
I don't think I can say that on the air.
Well, he did.
Yeah, he just said.
Well, you don't even
He
know
can't
what I
hear
said.
us.
You can't.
Reach around.
Yeah.
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 So,
it's
you're
good.
really good at
Ding,
it.
It's going to
Is
show
that
up
what you
in
said?
I
17
did.
opens now, but
I
that's
did.
okay.
Now the
Ready?
music stopped again.
Okay. Here's
I need to
another
do it
thing.
again. Hold
Here's another thing. You ready?
Hold on, it's got to count down.
Cap's face right now.
I know because honestly,
Go.
I want to use this one, but I don't think I can.
Just do it.
Do it.
We're on
You
YouTube.
don't
Just
think
do
you
it.
can.
If in doubt, leave it out.
Should I leave it out?
We're
Jorge?
on
If
YouTube.
in
Just
doubt,
do
leave
it.
it out.
Just do it.
Double-ended.
Double
Yes, stop.
something. I couldn't tell what the last word was, but double something.
Ended.
What?
Double-ended.
This is a
I can't tell
nasty
the last
game.
one.
This is a
Yeah,
nasty
really
game.
nasty game.
Did you get like the adult edition,
was it?
Lindsay?
Double-ended.
And then double was easy. I couldn't tell.
Not double-sided, but
This is the
double-ended.
music, by the way.
Yeah.
That
And
was a good place to stop.
there was a last
Double-ended.
word. Yeah, there was one more word on the.
I'm glad
on
you
the other
stopped
end of
yourself.
double-ended. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm glad
But
you stopped
I
yourself
actually
there.
stopped myself.
Double-ended Walmart.
Yeah, you can get that at
Yeah.
Walmart. Oh, no problem.
I was able to buy a sex toy in a Walmart.
All right, here goes another one, George.
Hold
You
on,
ready?
it's got to start over.
All right, here goes.
Yes?
All right. Spontaneous.
But say it. You have to,
Spontaneous.
because when you mouth it
Yeah.
and don't say
No,
it,
you
it
said
the voice, like your mouth
He is
doesn't
saying
move
it.
the same
All
way.
right, spontaneous.
What?
Spontaneous.
One more time?
Spontaneous.
One more.
Spontaneous.
Spontaneous?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, very good.
I got it.
All right, now this one for you. Ready? Giggling.
What?
Giggling.
One more.
Giggling. Giggling.
Nah, I can't tell
You
that.
ready? Hold on. Giggling. Giggling?
His face.
Tickling?
Close. Giggling.
I don't know.
Giggling.
All right. What was it?
Giggling.
Oh, giggling.
You were close with tickling.
Well, here's the thing. The reason I can be good at this game is because when I do sidelines on ESPN radio for the finals and the conference finals, these
Can't hear
arenas are
anything.
super loud.
Yeah, you can't hear a damn
and
thing.
I'm lip reading. So I'm actually pretty good at lip reading.
Let's go the other way.
Now your turn.
Cappy usually does on the weekend.
My turn?
Why it's double-ended?
And you put on the headphones. I'll give George a set of cards.
All right. What do you think the chances are that I'm going to be able to use these headphones properly?
I'll set it up.
All right, he's setting it up. George is setting it up now. He's setting it up.
Hey, everybody.
Give him to me. Okay.
They should do this game
now
on
I realize how loud it is. I didn't realize that he was listening. God damn, that's loud.
Well, maybe we don't.
I didn't know that.
Maybe we don't have to do the GD just out of nowhere. It is St. Patty's Day.
All right, let's go.
Sausage.
What?
Sausage.
What?
Sausage.
Touch?
Sausage.
Touch.
Sausage.
Trucks?
Sausage.
Instructions.
Sausage.
Dogs?
Close. How much longer does he have to go?
I'm sorry, what?
I think the music stopped at some point.
Yeah, it'll count. Yeah, it'll stop, right?
Sausage.
Try
Dog
the second
trucks?
word. Try the second word.
Dog trucks.
All right, he didn't get that one.
Wait, 10 seconds left.
All right, sausage.
Touch. 5, 4.
Sausage.
Trucks.
Sausage.
Why do you keep
Wait a
saying the
second.
same
What are you
thing?
saying?
Sausage.
Sausage?
The sausage.
You didn't say no sausage.
I did.
You said trucks.
Sausage.
You were saying trucks.
I told you it's not as easy as you think. You thought I was cheating, and
As
I
loud
wasn't.
as hell.
I told you.
I didn't know it was so loud.
I can read lips pretty well.
You are
yeah,
really
read
good
this.
at
Ready?
reading lips.
Sausage.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
All right, next. No.
More.
Yeah, ready?
All
Yeah,
right,
one
I'm
more,
ready.
Cappy.
Oh, you got to start the button.
Timer.
Push the
Got
button.
it?
Is it counting?
Counting down.
Press the button.
All right, here, 5,
4.
4, 3, 2, you.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Poop.
Poop?
Yeah.
Poop. I got poop. That was easy for me.
It's easy. Yeah.
Okay, what
All right.
else you got?
Let me see. Oh, disgusting.
What?
Disgusting.
Disgusting?
Yeah.
No way, really?
You got it.
You said disgusting?
Yes.
I'm yelling, aren't I?
Yes.
Okay, because it's loud as hell.
See, it's not that hard. Oh, here's one. Personal trainer.
Personal trainer. I
Yeah.
saw that
you
on the
saw
lips.
that one.
Yeah.
That I saw.
Okay,
Personal
see?
trainer, no problem.
Not that bad.
I think he saw the cards.
He saw that card.
Yeah, he definitely saw the cards.
He can't hear you.
You're embarrassing.
What?
Embarrassing.
Embarrassing?
Yeah.
Really? Did you say embarrassing?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Listen. Put him on the microphone. Okay. Good job. You did good. See, you missed the first one, sausage, but you got the other three.
Wow.
You got the next three.
Wow.
Hold on. Oh. All right. Do you want to do one more?
Yeah? All right. I'll push the button. I'm going deaf, but 3, 2, 1.
Pussycat.
Did you say pussycat?
Yeah.
He knew that one instantly.
Yeah.
You said pussycat.
I did.
Wow.
How about banana?
What?
Banana.
Banana?
Yeah.
Really? You said banana?
Banana.
Pussycat and banana?
Yeah.
I can't hear a word you're saying.
Yeah.
Listen to this. It's so freaking loud.
Yeah.
You said yeah.
Yes, I said yeah now.
Yes, you said that out loud.
No, I said now.
What?
Now.
Now?
Now.
Now what?
Now. You got now.
What?
All right, you're done. You did good. See,
It's
I
pretty
told you.
good.
It's not that hard.
Preseason game.
Not that hard.
That
It's the
was
same
loud.
volume as like Steve Mason's
Oh
headphones.
my God, it was so loud. It was so freaking
So,
loud.
Cap, you think tomorrow we can execute this a little better with Wendy?
Yes, I think this is why it was good that we did a pregame.
You're right.
Little
'Cause
preseason
you're supposed
action.
to read card 1 and 2 together, but I mean, you just kept failing, so he was just reading 1.
How do you read 1 and 2 together?
I mean, the one card says 1 and 1 is 2.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that in
Like,
the rules of the game.
For example, this one would be alcoholic thongs.
Once you got a couple in a row. That was good.
Alcoholic thongs.
Yep.
It's so loud in
It
his
is.
headphones
Yeah.
that I was like, there's no way. Like, what? I couldn't hear a damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was impressive. And I thought you were cheating the whole time. I thought you could hear me.
Right.
Wow.
I told you.
Oh, good job. You're a man of integrity. You know that?
Yeah.
You know, I would have cheated.
You guys did pretty good though.
Not bad.
Both of you.
Sausage I couldn't get.
I can't believe you couldn't get that one.
Let me see you say sausage. again.
Sausage.
You didn't say it like that.
Yes, I did. Sausage.
No, you didn't.
Sausage.
All right. All right.
You kept saying trucks.
Yeah, you
trucks.
said trucks.
Yeah, why were you saying trucks instead of sausage?
No, trucks is different.
Trucks.
Yeah.
Sausage. Yeah, it looks the same, doesn't it, Carl?
No, it doesn't.
I mean, you kept on saying it like you were wrong the first time and you were going to be right the second time.
Right. That was the point. Is you kept just repeating it. Like
trucks.
Like you were wrong the first time and the second time.
Not trucks.
It's like when someone's playing Pictionary or charades and they just keep pointing at the picture, and it's like, I don't know what it is. And they just keep guessing the same thing over
You
and over
said
again.
pussycat on the air, though. That was nice of you. You know?
Meow.
Meow is right. You tell him, Carlo. Ooh. Here,
Carlo, you got another item for the Carlo segment?
Yeah, what do you got,
more
Carlo?
minutes?
Hey, today's St. Patty's Day. I didn't wear green. Well, to be honest, I forgot to wear green.
Well, you would have worn green had you remembered.
Yeah, I mean, there's
you gotten into the spirit of St. Patty?
Yeah, why not?
Would
Just
you have
for
a
a day,
Guinness
right?
today? Would you go out and have a Guinness?
I do the green beer
You do?
sometimes.
Okay.
I had some great Chicago St. Patty's experiences.
Uh-huh.
Did the Green River in Chicago.
Mhm.
Have you guys ever been to Chicago for
I have
St.
once.
Patty's?
Not
Yeah,
for
it's
St.
fun.
Patty's
Oh, you
Day.
have?
No,
Yeah,
never.
it's crazy.
Never.
People really hit the streets by 9 a.m.
The river is green.
Really?
They're stumbling.
Yeah.
I was in New York for a St. Patty's Day once, and it was pretty. I can only
It's
imagine
pretty wild.
Chicago.
Did you go to
Yeah.
the parade in New
I
York?
didn't go, but
No?
I went to a lot of bars, a lot of
Yeah.
Irish bars.
Yeah, people are out early. It's like it's when the groundhog comes out, like during springtime, everybody comes out because it's the end of winter. I think this winter in Chicago it's slowly different. It's like 16 degrees over there.
Oh,
and
really?
They're buried in snow.
Oh,
and
I didn't know that.
They're
It was
freezing
still
cold.
that cold, yeah.
But you can see it on YouTube right now. This is how they turn the river green. It's a combination of vegetable dye and corn dye that goes into the river. And
Do they
then
not have
feeds
people
out
like
to the
they do
lake.
here in California where everybody complains like, hey, that's bad for the environment. You can't
Oh,
put
they
that
always
green.
do.
Okay, I
Yeah.
want to make sure. Because, like, God forbid we do a fireworks show and people are like, no, you can't do a fireworks show. That's going to go into the ocean. I'm like, yeah, I understand, but I mean, it's cool. And now we have drone shows, so we've decided to get more environmentally friendly. There are no more fireworks shows.
We
There's
only
drone
have
shows.
one Earth, Cappy.
I mean, Disney sets off fireworks. Disneyland sets off hundreds of thousands of dollars of fireworks every night.
And I love it. And by the way, so does SeaWorld. And I love that too.
Yeah.
So, I'm pro firework, which I guess I don't think of myself as anti-environment, but I don't know that I'm pro firework for sure. I'm pro Green River.
The Green River is awesome, just as long as you remind yourself that it is vegetable and corn dye, because other people say that it's green because by the end of the day, everybody just
pees
goes
in it
or
Yeah.
vomits in it.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So, yeah, safe to say, don't touch the river, but it's pretty awesome. If you ever get a chance, I would say add it to your bucket list. I'm not a heavy partier or drinker, but going to Chicago for St. Patty's Day, St. Patty's weekend, they just did it this last Saturday. It's great. It fades away in about 2 days, just feeds out to Lake Michigan, and everything's back to normal.
Okay, good news. Yeah. I know my daughter, who's a sophomore at Cal Poly, for whatever reason, I don't know why, up in SLO, the St. Patty's Day is like one of their biggest days of the year. And on Saturday morning, they start partying at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really get it, but okay, whatever.
Whatever you do, you boo.
Whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
And then I know Chicago is like the second best place to celebrate St. Patty's.
Well, other than like where? Like,
Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, really?
Hey, Dayton, Ohio, I'll tell you what, man. It's just tremendous. I'll tell you, man.
Lindsay, do you know anything about that?
I'll tell you what,
No,
Dayton,
I've
Ohio.
never even heard that, so I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah.
that's a lie.
That's John Gruden's hometown.
Unless it's like Dayton, the college.
Yeah, Dayton College. Is that?
Dayton, the
I mean,
Flyers,
I feel
man.
like the Midwest in general is very big on St. Patrick's Day.
St.
where it's,
Patty's, right?
you know,
Big on
yeah.
drinking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Right.
Well, there's
All
a
right.
lot of Irish folks.
That's
So,
true.
Yeah.
Well, Carlo, great to have you aboard. I never got a chance to actually welcome you aboard while everyone else
wanna
did
give
while I
him a
was
hug?
gone.
Are
wanna
you
pinch
on
him?
board or are you not on board?
No,
No,
Sedano,
he's on board.
like
He's on board.
He's on board.
He's
you
on
are
board.
on board. You have
He's
committed.
in the group
You've
chat now.
committed to the morning show.
Chris pinched me earlier, and now I realize this dream is a reality.
That's a good job. That's a good
Once
job.
you're
See?
added to the group chat, it's official.
Yeah.
Oh man,
It is
You
official.
welcomed me with open arms
Yeah.
by inviting me to the group.
You're going to
chat.
see a lot of stuff in there.
No.
You see a lot of me just pounding on Sedano about LeBron.
Yeah.
Just me just crushing him all the time.
That's
Yeah.
the Carlo
No
segment.
argument.
We love you, Carlo. Saisu.
Where's my gong at?
I'll hit the gong for the kid.
You should get the real gong. The real gong's in the other
Yeah,
office.
don't look at me, Sedano. It wasn't my idea to hit the gong. He
Oh,
hit his own gong.
It's his own gong.
He wanted. He
As long
brought
as
his own
it's yours,
gong.
dude. I mean, you know.
Don't look at me. I
you
didn't
want
do
the
it.
song?
Hey,
Bang a
Carlo,
gong,
one rule about
get
the
it
group
on?
chat: you can't silence it, okay? Like you do your other one.
All right, time for the Don't Sweat the Small Stuff calendar of the day. For today, Tuesday, March 17th, 2026. Create your own luck, Cappy. Lucky people are constantly putting themselves in the position to be lucky. In other words, they step up to the plate, they participate, and they tell others that they are willing to accept help. That sounds like you and me, Cappy.
Well, I mean, I do think that we've talked about this in the past. What is luck? What exactly is luck? The intersection of preparation and opportunity. And when they meet, was it really luck? Give that some thought.
Exactly right. Time for the Dealer's Choice Real Deal. Brought to you by our friends at Seller's Advantage. Want to sell your house before you call an agent? Call Seller's Advantage. They'll buy it as is with a competitive cash offer. No repairs needed. They make selling easy. Call 888-390-AS-IS for a no-obligation offer or visit sellersadvantage.com. DRE 01961658. Cappy.
Speed it up. I got to pee.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You know what I have to do?
What?
I'll be in the next room over. I'll be scraping.
Let's go.
While you're peeing. Hey, listen. Yeah, I mentioned yesterday how expensive gas has gotten.
Yes.
And I mentioned that I ran my car down to almost completely empty. And then I filled my car up. What would normally be like $65, $95 yesterday. Okay, fine. So I knew what it was going to cost. I got my car this morning. I start driving north to pick up Chrissy. 424 miles of range. 424, pretty good on $95. Then, by the time I got to Chris, I was at like 365. By the time I parked here at LA Live, I was at like 287. I mean, honestly, like I never looked at the gas before. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, gas is a necessary evil. It doesn't matter what it costs. I still need it.
2 days about the price of gas?
So 1 day is about the price of gas.
Okay.
The next day is watching the gas tank go down and the mileage go down. And now all of a sudden the mileage is going down. And I'm thinking, well, damn. Now I got to go back to the gas station.
This is why he didn't have the AC on this morning.
Oh, no AC
so we
for
were
you.
Sweating.
No AC for
and it was
you.
Turned off?
No
it
AC
was
for
so
him.
humid in there.
No, sir.
So that's why we were rolling down windows.
Right. No AC.
And then he tried to roll my window up. I'm like, no.
No AC for Morales in my car. You know how much that? You know what that does to my gas?
What?
I mean, that just cost me $7.85 in air conditioning.
All right.
No,
Seriously.
he was no AC guy today.
No AC for you.
That's crazy,
I'm not
Cappy.
giving this
That's
kid
worse
AC.
That's worse than your dad not giving you cheese on a cheeseburger at McDonald's.
No, that's
It is.
listen,
It
he
is
don't
worse.
need no air conditioning.
It was just, you know what it was? It wasn't hot. It was stuffy in there.
Yeah.
2 men with a lot of luggage on a
Just
cool
a couple
morning.
of guys messing around.
Exactly.
Crazy.
Yeah, we're just a couple of guys messing around.
I mean, the windows were fogging up at one point.
Open
That's
them
how
up.
stuffy it was.
Open them. No air conditioning for you. Gas is too expensive.
What's tomorrow going to be? You going to do about oil changes tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm going to do this story about AI and how AI can scan your car and see what's wrong with your car. That's for tomorrow.
Well, show us your dipstick tomorrow.
Wow.
We'll see you tomorrow for the Wednesday edition at 7 a.m. on Windy Wednesday. Everybody have a great Tuesday. We'll talk about Mason Plus today at noon with Steve Mason and Mason Ireland.
I'll see you tomorrow, George. Get your ass in the studio.
On the Live Event Tuesday
Get
presented
in
by
here.
Providence.
I'll
Be
show
safe
up at your
tonight.
house.
Be safe on St. Patty's Day, Jack.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.